Welcome to another episode of Stones and Wood in Enchanted Forest. And I start with answering a question of one of the viewers. And the question was, these dragons, shouldn't they cast a shadow on the area close to them? And the answer is yes. But I haven't colored much shadow surround here near the dragon yet. I did a little bit over here, as you can see, but there are many more areas that need shadow. I imagine that the light comes from the right, so you would imagine that the body of the dragon also casts shadow here. So let's do a little bit of making shadows, shading. This is a Pablo pencil, grayish black. Let's see. I found out that the Pablo pencils are quite opaque, and with shading that can really be a benefit. So let's try this. Now maybe, no, that's not happening. I thought this paw might cast a shadow on this leg, but I don't think that's happening. No. Let's take a look at the other dragon, because this one is much more interesting when it comes to shading, because the light comes from the right side, and then this dragon will cast a shadow here in this area. This is interesting. But let's start with the shading over here. I can see that there is a little touch of shadow already here and there. Not much, no, not much. It is almost summer holidays in the Netherlands, and I'm really looking forward to the summer times, and that is mainly, you know, the old-fashioned spring cleaning. I do a summer cleaning because springtime is extremely busy for me with lots of students and performances and stuff, but in summertime I have time to organize. And I really have to organize because I received so many gifts this last year from you. I have so many sets of pencils right now that I don't know, I need a different way of storing them. So I really look forward to organizing them, having time to clean up the Passion for Pencils headquarters office and find a way of storing them. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And here is Polychromos, Payne's Grey. Now let's see if we can find out where this dragon is casting a shadow. I'll go very slow. When the light comes like this, then this paw will somewhere cast a shadow over here, I think. Now this, if you want to do it exactly precise, then you would need to know how far this dragon is in front of this, yeah, in architecture, in Greek architecture you call this timpani, this stuff, this wall. So this dragon is in front of the wall, but how much? The farther it is in front of the wall, the more distant between them, the larger the shadow will be. Which I have no idea. So let's just give it a try. This is always scary, I think. So I go slow and hope that I won't ruin things. I hear all sorts of sounds outdoors, and that's mainly people. We had a nice day today. We still have, but there is rain coming. The forecast says that it will start raining in about half an hour. So everybody is you know, the sunscreens are being pulled up, and now the shape of this shadow is not completely what I was hoping for, so I will do a little bit of erasing, and then that looks better. Now I think that little paw needs to come back a little bit, come here. And then the head. Should cast a shadow somewhere over here, but I'm going to do that very sketchy, just to see if it works. And the tongue, that is interesting. Let's see. That will be somewhere over here, I guess. This is a lot of concentration. I need to here's the Derwent eraser. I received this Derwent eraser also as a present from a very nice lady from Israel, and now she ordered the Color Along project ages ago, and the packages just will not arrive. It is insane. There was another problem with the package to Canada as well. And it finally arrived after I called the Dutch postal services. I have no idea if my call had anything to do with it. But you know, when you send a package with track and trace, goodness. And then it's just not arriving. I just cannot... I really didn't like that. So this lovely lady from Israel is still waiting for a package. So I'm really not amused with the postal offices. And there's another package going to someone else in Israel, and exactly the same thing seems to happen. Takes ages. I'm not talking about weeks. I'm talking about at least a month, maybe more, because the package in Canada, I got a message from the Canadian lady who ordered it. She told me her package arrived, but I'm wondering if it is if it is the first package that I sent, or the second, or the third with track and trace. Can you imagine people receiving 3 Color Along packages? Goodness, I'm really not making a profit, but that's okay. Looking at this dragon, I don't think the tongue isn't, the shadow of the tongue is in the right place, but I'm a little bit tired, I have to say. These last few weeks are very busy, and you know, I'm not feeling so, I'm not feeling very... I think it should be more here, but you know, I just leave it. I think I should wait with the tongue until I'm a little bit more awake. Here are some leaves that don't have much color, so let's give them something. And let's try a new pencil brand. Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor. Beautiful gift I received. Let's try them. This is apple green. Slightly different color than the other leaves, but that's okay. I'm mixing and then they will match, you know. Just put a little bit of this here and then everything comes together. The rain has arrived. Oh, it already stopped again. It's a very friendly rain. You know, sometimes you have those heavy storms, but this, the temperature is warm. And when the temperature is high and there's a little bit of rain, I actually like that. And here we have polychromos, deep cobalt green. When I was just walking up the stairs to this drawing table, I encountered spider number 1000 whatever. The house here is I don't know, the spiders are having a vacation here. They are all coming in our house. It is, well, it is certainly spider time, but I'm getting annoyed by finding them everywhere, so this is another one, Lyra, polycolor, lemon cadmium. Let's see how they do. It is said that these pencils are, they say they are not wax-based but oil-based, and so are the polychromos by Faber-Castell. So far they work together very, very well. So yeah, these pencils, there is nothing about light fastness. Sometimes pencils have these little stars, and I believe there are polycolor pencils now with little stars on it, but maybe this is a slightly older set. I'm going to test light fastness this summer. I'm going to make a huge color chart, hang it on a wall, and monitor it for a year and see what happens. Let's put some shadow on the wall. Yeah, we have quite some spiders in the house, several species. There is one spider that I really like. It's the zebra jumping spider. Here it is, the zebra jumping spider. They are quite small. I think we have a zebra spider that looks like this a little bit. I think they are very funny. The way that they walk, that they hunt, they are hunters. And I always think that I should make a little cartoon about the zebra spider. They are really funny. Now we have more spiders in the house. Another spider that is in the house, and I'm not sure if it is this spider, but it is at least a spider that looks like this. And I find them everywhere right now, so I'm going to get rid of them. Now they are very handy because they eat insects. They catch a lot of flies and mosquitoes, but still, no, I want not a spider in every corner. And then there's another spider that is invading the house right now, and that has everything to do with, I think, the mating season. That is this one. Let's see if I can show you. This one is the house spider, and it is one of the biggest spiders that you can find in the Netherlands. We don't have very large spiders, no tarantulas, large bird spiders, the huge, the huntsman spider, that is a very big one, I believe. But we don't have stuff like that. We have, but this one is quite common. They are in every home, but you don't see them very often. The lady's spider is quite large, but the lads are a lot smaller. And these little man spiders, They are on the move right now. I think it is mating season or something like that, because I find them everywhere. I even found one being crushed underneath, how do you say that? That is a word I don't know in English. A mosquito screen? Something like that. It is a screen that you can pull down on your window so the mosquitoes won't come in. And this spider managed to get stuck without me or my husband noticing it. That's strange, but anyway, it got crushed, dead. May you rest in peace, you little spider. But I see them everywhere, because when I just walked up the stairs, I saw one hiding, but I saw him. They are actually everywhere. I used to be scared of spiders, but fortunately that is no longer the case. And I think that has everything to do with gardening. The fear of spiders left me when I started gardening. You know, when you love gardening, you cannot escape spiders. Impossible. And well, I also remembered the first time that I got freaked out by a spider. That was when I was a very little girl. I was playing outside in the garden, and I felt something crawling on my foot, and I thought it was an ant, little tiny black ant. And then I looked and I saw a spider, and that freaked me out. And it looks like that reaction just came back every time I saw a spider. And the strange thing is, as soon as I recognized that, the fear disappeared. Not instantly, but it diminished every time I saw a spider. And I have to say, when I see a spider now, I really don't get scared anymore. So nice. Now, we don't have poisonous spiders. I can imagine if you live in an area where the spiders can be very nasty, that having a little bit of fear for spiders can be very healthy. But that is not the case in the Netherlands. In southern Europe, the situation is a little bit different. They have the black widow spiders, so that's something to be careful of. This little mouse, let's say it's a mouse. It's a little bit small for a rat. Rats are not so... they are nice, but... burnt ochre. Mice are nicer, I think. This is a Lyra polycolor pencil. Now, mice are not brown, of course, but I want to give this mouse a little bit of warmth, because I want it to stand out in front of this grey wall. This is a color by Luminance, Payne's Grey 30%. I think I will make it darker. The Polychromos paints grey. Let's see what happens. Now, what does it... What's this? Maybe it is something... this is Gold Ochre by Polycolor, Lyra. Maybe this is... some sort of corn. It looks like this episode is all about shading. Let's add some more shadows. I'm using the Payne's Grey. That is a lovely dark but neutral grey. It is something in... Well, the Polychromos one is quite neutral. You know, I have in my watercolor set, I have Payne's Grey that is much more blue. But this one is quite neutral. Oh, I'm really a bit tired, I believe, because I am just not noticing that I am coloring in an area that is not on screen for you. So, this is it for now. Yeah, I need to make a decision about the candles. And I also need to make a decision about the blue areas on the top. Because I have to decide, is it blue sky or is there a wall? And I decided it should be a blue wall or blue sky, but I'm not so sure. I need to think about it. Maybe I will put in a little bit of green, like there is a tree behind this door. That could be nice. So, see you next time. Bye bye.